he had mentioned that it was yesterday was the anniversary of when you and Linda got back together, right? Or met for the first time.
No, we go back together.
Reconnect. Okay. Now, I want you to understand. Harry has his way of telling that story. I'm in my garage, it's late at night, practicing music, and I was practicing this particular tune. When this portion of that tune was coming on, I had a cigarette lit, there was one light on, and the smoke was curling up, and it hit me. This is the beginning of a movie. All it needs is that guy to talk. So I did, you know. Many years ago, in a land south of the border, there lived the meanest, baddest bandito of all time. His name was Peludo. Does anybody speak Spanish?
My wife.
What does Peludo mean?
Harry.
That's right, I'm sorry for that. So we got, his name was Peludo Menudo. Harry soup. Because he would bite rattlesnakes, he would kick puppies, and he would look like this. He was a very mean guy, but he didn't mean to be mean. He just had found true love and lost true love, and they went their separate ways. He had no idea where she was. He had no idea where he was, because he was there being mean, getting burrows and stuff. Tacos. But one day, she showed up in his life, and he saw her, and he went, "That's my true love." And he said those magic words, "Mucho cuidado, piso mojado." Be careful, the floor is wet. And then he stopped being the keep on man work with me. I don't have a script here. And then he was not the bad Tito anymore. He was the nice guy instead of him. And that's the way I've seen Harry ever since he got back with his kid Linda.
Now you can actually hear what Matt has done here on the guitar. It's beautiful. Business